All right, back here in the kitchen with Chef JJ from Food City. And JJ, like I said, I was telling Amy, I was watching you all, I mean, just gleaning all of that great information to have some great stuff to do during the holidays.
Gosh, yeah, it's so much fun. I'm a food nerd anyway, so this time of year, I really get to get out there and try something different. I can make some of the stuff that you normally would have, but I like to kind of get out there and be a little inventive, like you talked about earlier. I think it makes it a little more fun for the holiday.
Yeah, and let's talk about, we were mentioning those deviled strawberries. How do we get started on those?
Piece of cake. So I took some strawberries, I capped them, and then I've cut them in half. And what I've done is I've mixed whipped cream cheese, chopped mint, and a little bit of pepper jelly together.
Oh, wow.
Now it gives you some sweetness, some mintiness, and the cream cheese. And then what I'll do is I'll actually drop that into a little bit of graham cracker crumbs.
Okay.
It's almost cheesecake-ish.
It really is.
And then I got my filling, which I put it right on top.
Okay.
Drop that on. And then, as I chopped up, whoops, get over, little fella. Then I put a little bit of mint. I kept some of the smaller sleeves.
Right.
And then that'll be for your garnish.
Man.
It's a piece of cake.
Remind everybody what's in the bag again.
So it's cream cheese, chopped up mint, and a little bit of pepper jelly. And I did one without the graham cracker. If you don't like the graham cracker, some people do, some people don't. Put another little mint leaf on top of it. Oh, man. You got a real cute. Now, you can slice the bottom of those to make it a little easier to stand up. I just kind of did them today as is, and they're super delicious.
That looks amazing. And just that flavor combination there, we really thought about mint and pepper jelly together, but I could see that working.
Absolutely, especially the sweetness of the strawberry and that creaminess. And then you got that little garnish, and you'll get a lot for that little garnish on top.
Okay.
And next we'll make some crostinis. Yeah. Now, crostinis is simple. You take some baguette, and you cut them up in small pieces. Right. Put a little oil on them, you bake them off, and then you get, like a little toast.
Right here?
Yeah, yeah. And so, I've got several things you can do with it. You can really put a lot of stuff on those little crostinis. And I've got one for you there, Chris. Right. It's got a crostini with a little bit of brie. Right. And then with a little country ham that we've cooked up.
Oh, Brandon and I were, that country ham. Oh, yeah.
You got a little creaminess. You got the crunch. Now you got salty. Yep. Now let's add our sweet to it.
Okay. It was a marmalade or gel?
A little peach. Okay. A little peach. And then we're going to add the spicy to it. That next level is a little jalapeno slice. You don't have to add a jalapeno slice.
That's a big old jalapeno slice. Oh,
yeah. That's the one for me right there, Chris.
There you go.
That's the one for me.
And I'm going to set that one right there.
And then the next one we've got is got a little pimento cheese. And this is a fantastic pimento cheese. We've got several varieties. We got them in the Bakery Deli and in
I can tell this one's just a tad spicy.
It is. It's got a little jalapeno in there because that's how I like it. Yeah. I got a little bacon. And then I've got a pickled okra.
Nice.
That we sliced at an angle. And that gives us another one we've got, which is super quick and easy. Yeah. If you don't like okra, you can put whatever you want to. Right. Green onions, you can add some cream cheese if you don't like pimento.
And you actually made the monster crostini while we were in break.
We were talking about, what if you put this and this and this on it? I put everything on that one.
You put a sausage ball on it.
I did. We've got all of those. Don't forget, you've got cheese balls probably from your event. It's got stuff in it. It's got the nuts. It's got green onions. If you got a Hawaiian, it's got pineapple. Right. So you could just double do that. Now you've got it as a spread. Okay. For one. We're going to put a sausage ball on it.
All right.
And then a little bit of pepper jelly that we had used earlier, so we can kind of double do that. Yeah. And that'll give you another little crostini. It'll be real fun.
And before we run out of time, we want to talk about these pickles. Oh, the ham pickles, Yeah,
and a piece of cake. And what we did was took some ham. A lot of times you'll do the pickles. I actually did a pickled green bean. Okay. So I've got the cream cheese, which we'll put on it. Right. I got a green bean.
Pickled green bean.
It's pickled. It's a little hot and spicy.
Yeah. See, my wife makes these with actual dill pickles in them.
She was my inspiration, matter of fact, because she makes a real good one.
You made the show today. There we go.
And so now we've got our little roast, cut them in half. Yeah. And there you go.
All right. JJ, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We appreciate you, buddy.
Appreciate you.
All right, folks. Everything you've seen here today, check out foodcity.com for some inspiration.